Hey guys, it's Sharpie here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking you guys through how I was able to pull back a win after being 2-0 down with only 1 minute left in Rocket League. Okay, so before we start the video, please make sure to like it if you enjoy the video and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Anyways, I'm going to stop boring you guys, let's get straight into it. So let's start by introducing the players. Obviously right here, the car you are currently spectating is me. That's my car. Next to me, you'll have my teammate in the black and white Octane. We're going to call him Chad because Chads are cool, okay? So this is the lineup for my team. You got me and Chad, the dream team obviously. Now the opponents. You have Karen. Don't know why I'm calling this person Karen. Why not? And Tuna. Because he smells tunery. Okay? Oh no. Don't ask me why I named them this, please. I have no explanation. Just letting you guys know, if you notice anything off about my voice, if it's really croaky, that's because I'm currently not 100% well at the moment, but that is fine. I'm going to use this as the excuse why I'm not uploading. Sure, why not? Now that you know the players, we can begin the match. But I do want to point out, before this match even began, I was already in a full tilt, because while playing this match, this was around the time I hadn't uploaded any of my videos that I'd recorded because I couldn't be bothered editing, and I'd lost all the games I'd played that day. I played this game before this game even started, so I didn't exactly have high hopes that I was going to win this game to even begin with. Nonetheless though, I headed into it. Okay, like I said, I will give my perspective for most of the match, but I will give you other perspectives too. So let's do this. So, the match started off pretty normally, with us winning the kickoff, and obviously as you can see here, I'm going in to apply pressure. Now for the facts here, for the first 20 seconds you can already see it looks like we were actually going to easily win this with how well we were dominating, keeping the ball in their half. It looks like we were going to win this because of the chances we were creating it, just in the first few moments of the game. And you'll see a shot here by me coming up. You'll see it right here. Teammate passes me the ball 20 seconds in. I smash it just right at the net, and probably making the opponents wear their pants. However, as you saw just then, let me rewind it for you because we're in replay. So just after this, after I made the opponents wear their pants, Tuna, as you can see there, also smashed it just left of our goal, making us wear our pants. This meant that we all had to play with soggy underwear for the rest of the match, unfortunately. Okay. So now, unfortunately, as soon as that chance happened, it was all domination by the Blues, as you can see. They kept pressure, and we were just getting beaten in every turn. I nearly conceded there, and I was just trying to hold out here, as you can see. And this is how you can already tell I was tilted. Look at me. I don't know where I'm going. Look, I'm just staring. I'm not even trying to find any space here. Teammate's been caught out. I'm trying to hold out for him. Open net. Opponent doesn't put it in though. He doesn't feel like it. Opponent whiffs. Nearly open net for him again. I turn in a challenge. Good job, me. Oh. Nearly lose possession again. Oh wait, I do. Good job. Yes, as you can see, this game was going to be a lot harder than it looked from the first 20 seconds. So, big mistake by me there. I take a big fat touch. leave teammate exposed. He probably misses a pretty easy open net there. And this is... Oh god, that's embarrassing. Anyway, so after all their opponent chances, this is how they're going to score, because teammate, because Chad here, had decided, Chad had decided not only to, if you want to go back here, let's look at Chad's perspective. He's thinking in his head, you know what, I can go and turn towards my goal and defend it, but that's a bad idea, you know, maybe not only should I not defend the goal, but I should also run into the road of my teammate so that he can't defend the goal. That way we can go down 1-0, trigger my teammate even more, and almost guarantee us a loss. And that's what he does. Bam. Slaps me in the head, gives me a concussion, and they score their first goal. Now, obviously, the score's only 1-0. But what you don't see in this replay is the chat. The chat is blowing up. Teammate's silent. I'm silent, but I really want to say something. Karen on the other team, this is why I called her Karen, just decided that she's just going to do what she does best and just spam water saves. So, with 3 minutes left, with only 1 goal down, the game was already practically over for... I thought the game was practically over at this point. But despite that, we keep going on. So once again, normal kickoff. I get a good touch, good chance here. I set teammate up beautifully, and he does that. So now, once again, I'm now, as you can see here, if I can get a better perspective on this. Is there a way can I fly? Is there a way I can fly? Oh, what is this? I'm so sorry. We're gonna do this. So as you can see here, I'm corner 1v2. I know you can't quite see. Karen is right behind. Like, I'm talking just off the screen here. And at this point, with 3 minutes left, I thought we were going to concede again. Because teammates, Chad's just having a fun time collecting some boost. He's coming back now, only now. So I thought we were going to concede another goal. But luckily, Tuna doesn't know what a teammate is and just crosses it over the top of the net, defeating the whole purpose of the cross. But later on, unfortunately, our luck will not last. As you can see, I'll pop it up for teammate. He completely whiffs it. The opponent doesn't finish though. And as you can see, we just have no chances being created here. We're stuck in our own half. We're not doing much. Like, we're having a few chances here and there, but they're not threatening at all, as you can see. I'm so sorry, I'm just trying to get a good attach on me, because I'm more important. Teammate had a big open net there, and yep. We're gonna take that back. Alright, let's look at this chance. Let's look at teammate's perspective here. Easy tap. He's got 65 boost here. Now, at this point, as you can see in the very left side of the screen, OCE, or we call Tuna, is just got demoed by me, and basically he's out of the play. Karen, don't know where he's going. Ball goes over her, so the teammate has an open net. As long as he hits it, not directly at Karen, and hits it on target, he will score. So where does he shoot it? To the post, of course. Why wouldn't he? As you can see, I'm done. I've decided I'm joining the other side. I've just used my insane dribbling skills against my own team. Once again, I think we're going to get scored on. Luckily, teammate does actually get quite a good hit there. I turned the wrong way, doofus. You know, it is fun to like look at my replay and just while in game you like think, wow, I played so good that game. But then when you look at the replay, you're like, no, I played horrible that game. So this teammate, he's actually put another good shot there. That's missed again. I think that's 2 open nets he's missed. Yep. So once again, I'm really focusing on applying pressure in this game, and as you can see, it's doing quite well. But there's where it goes wrong. I get caught out. Luckily, teammate's there, and now he's caught out. Far out, I'm screwed. Luckily, this kid's horrible. I just wait for a little bounce here, and this is where our luck runs out with their horrible shots, because teammate sets this opponent up, and the opponent hits the power shot of his life. Tuna is peaking right now. Karen right now is spamming the water saves like there is no tomorrow. Okay, let's look back at this. Okay, first of all, don't know why teammate had set Tuna up like this. See, I tap it to the side here. I'm also at fault for this. My entire team's all at fault for this. I don't know why I've tapped it to the side. I gave them a free shot from that alone. And look at that. Like, Tuna even gave possession to us. And then we just gave it away by smacking it against the wall. And this is where Tuna's actual brain comes in. I've never seen a Rocket League player use their brain like this before. Instead of just going for the shot, which honestly could easily work, because look where my team is. We're both on the left side. So as long as he gets the shot on target, he'll get it in. But because it's on the wall, he's not. He's going for the high percentage play, and he sees mid. He sees that I'm going away from the wall. So he knows that he's going to have enough time to... Sorry. Wrong button. So he knows he can easily wait for this ball to go on the ground and try to hit a power shot and try to score that way. And, I mean, the placement, the power, the precision. Beautiful. Now, of course, at this point, I'd lost all hope of getting back into this game. Like, how are we meant to score at least 2 goals in a minute when we haven't even gotten close to scoring 1 in 4 minutes? It was just impossible, especially with all the things that have happened before the game and my morale being absolutely shattered. Despite this, we didn't give up, and you will actually see that because of this first unlucky kickoff, which actually turned out pretty good. Teammate gets a nice little pop-up here. Tuna's getting cocky already, being stupid here, wasting time. But because of this, and because of the fact that we did not forfeit, we did sneak in the lucky goal there. This is where I was like, ooh, okay, maybe we got a chance. 1 goal down, 1 to go, I was thinking. So with that quick goal, all of a sudden, I was like, oh my god, I've got a chance. This is what happens when you're tilted. As soon as you get 1 goal back in less than a minute, you're like, oh my god, I'm in this. Like, that's what happens. You're an emotional wreck. Anyway, I was filled with hope at that point. And after that miracle happened... So, after that miracle of a goal happened, another, even bigger miracle happened. After this goal, the blue team crumbled. The first phase of the crumble. 2 phases to this crumble. Tuna here, let's look at the kickoff first off. Right. Tuna, once again, he's been cocky as soon as they scored 2 goals. He's whiffed the kickoff so badly. I think my grandma could have done a better job. That's first phase, sorry. So now Chad, my teammate here, has got the ball down the corner. I've immediately seen this as an opportunity. I'm going down to quickly get this boost from the mid so that I can then, hopefully, Chad can center it for me and I can finish it. Meanwhile, let's look at... Oh shoot, I am a monkey. Meanwhile, Karen is right here, ready to block the cross, and I see Karen, and I go up, as you can see, there. As you can see, I jump up, hoping and praying Karen is going to somehow screw this up. But if we go back here, you will see the big mistake she's made. Okay? And this is a big mistake that I see even Plats and Diamonds make, that I think's the difference between those 2 ranks and from Champ. You know? Look at this. Here's the big mistake. Karen has 89 boost. 43 seconds left. You do, especially with 89 boost, you don't need to use all of that to defend your goal. So you don't have to conserve boost by flipping into your goal. Because as you can see, because Karen flips, she lands here, meaning that she's got to come to a halt, losing all her momentum, meaning that she has to end up using all her boost. And because she came to such a halt, she came up too vertically and the ball went over her. So at this point, as you can see, Tuna's going to try, but look at the angle he's at. If he actually hits it, he's just going to own goal it. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. This is it. Bam. Karen's missed. It's an open net now. You saw bloody Tuna. Tuna's out of the play. It's all down to me. And you're probably thinking, oh, an open net. Yeah, an open net, you are correct. My weakness. Okay, now you were about to see the most obvious nervous. Like, when you see me do this aerial, you can tell I'm shivering right now. I'm so, like, shivering as hard as I can. And the aerial I do to get to this ball is the most crusty, dusty aerial I've ever seen. Ever. Or I think of all time. But despite that, bam, I did it. I had scored the open net. I'd tightened the game up with just a bit more than 30 seconds left. We'd done it. All we had to do now was survive until overtime and beat them from there. But see, obviously the opponents weren't happy about this, so this wasn't going to be easy. See, kickoff once again normal. I got excited here as well. Thought we were going to counter, but no, the opponents weren't messing around anymore. They were pressing hard. Look at this, nearly scored a goal there. They're not stopping, they're still going. And me realising how hard they were pressing us, I used that to my advantage right here. The fact that they were pressing so hard ended up being their downfall. With only 10 seconds left, I noticed a critical flaw. If you look at both of their cars, where they're positioned, look at them. They're both basically right next to each other. Meaning that if I hit it anywhere over to the left side, or anywhere behind them, I could finish this game without overtime. However, I've got no boost, so I have to pull something out of my pockets here. So I hit it as hard as I could with no boost at all. And it drifts over their head, slowly but surely. Now, much to my dismay, as you can see, Karen had recovered in time to stop the ball and smack it away, send this game into overtime, or even get them a goal in the last few seconds. But she'd also hit it straight into the path of my teammate. Chad, it was all up to him. I scored an open net. I had the pressure taken off me. Now it was down to him. He'd missed 2 open nets last time I recalled it. Before this moment. 3rd time's the charm. 3rd time's the charm. And just like that, in only a minute, we had scored 3 goals to put us ahead by 1. Now the opponents, in complete shock, just forfeited the match right there and then, which is why this is where the replay ends. And as I then left the match proud and cocky, I then continued on to lose game after game, putting me back down to diamond. So you could say this story had an happy ending. But if you looked at my entire day after this, you wouldn't say it's such a happy day. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and learnt something from it. Maybe the lesson was you should never give up. Maybe the lesson was you should never get cocky when you're leading. Maybe you just like seeing me getting tilted and frustrated at my poor, innocent little teammates for no reason. That's up to you. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Bye.